Hello, my name is Aaron.
My name is Sebek.
And today we are here to talk about why you should bring your child to Cheverly STEM Center. What are your dreams for your child?
They're big.
Do you want them to be a zoologist, chemist, or engineer?
Sure.
Well, Cheverly STEM is the place to start.
The reason why you should bring your child to Cheverly STEM is because your child will be experienced to lessons that they are supposed to learn in college, like Arduino, circuits, and public speaking, even arithmetics. And your child won't be cooped in all day. Cheverly STEM, you can go outside in Cheverly STEM and play kickball, tag, and more. Or just stay inside and play the Wii, ping pong, or pool. And they have multiple classes.
How nice and polite Cheverly STEM is. Cheverly STEM is very polite and nice. The teachers are nice and friendly as well. Teachers Mr. Derek, Mr. Mitchell, Mrs. Mayo, Mrs. Ann, and Mr. Jean, and more. So bring your young genius to Cheverly STEM.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
Why Cheverly STEM is a good choice for your child. Since your child always goes to school, you never get to see them.
But now you can see them more.
Normal schools go for 7 periods, but in STEM there's only 5 periods.
Now we're going to tell you what's so great about STEM. The class size is important. Classes make the STEM Center the place to be. For example, the STEM Center has small classes. There are about 12 to 15 students in each class. This makes it easy to learn and work with your instructor. The STEM Center also gives upper elementary school students and middle school students a chance to take science classes that are usually taught in high school or college. For example, many students our age will not learn about physical science or engineering until they're teenagers. At STEM, we are learning these things now. Now my partner Zoe is going to talk about the STEM teachers and lunchtime.
At STEM there's a little over 8 teachers who you can have. Some of them are Nikki Mayo, Mark Garrett, Kamari Robinson, Ann Caldwell, and Michael Carmen. All the teachers have backgrounds for the classes they teach. At lunch, there's an assistant teacher who's there to watch over us at lunch. Most of the time, the students can go outside to play kickball, soccer, and football. Also, you can play foosball, ping pong, and pool, or sit down and talk to your other peers. Conclusion.
We have told you all about STEM Center from class size
To really great teachers.
Being cool is easy. Being awesome inspires science.
Parents, would you like your child to engineer a hydraulic system while preparing for a debate?
Yes, I would.
Then bring your young scholar to Cheverly STEM and allow their education to soar. Here is a perfect reason why Cheverly STEM is the right choice for your child. At Cheverly, students will learn countless things such as sign language, Arduino, and will also participate in speeches, debates, and projects. Teachers support the young scholars as they inch their way to success. Your child will also learn to think outside the box, in which the box represents his or her comfort zone.
Here's another reason why Cheverly STEM is the right choice. Does your child interact with other kids? Then the kids at Cheverly will be a great start for them. While partaking in projects, your scholar will learn to collaborate with others and build a strong bond with them. Here's the catch. Your kids will be held at the school for not 3, not 4, but 5 hours total. I say that because parents don't want their kids in the house all day, right? Of course not. You want them out of the house. So bring your child over to Cheverly STEM,
where your scholar can meet new friends and expand his or her education.
Good morning. My name is Nadia, and today I'm going to tell you why you should bring your kids to Cheverly STEM. Do you want your kids to go to a great STEM program?
Yes, I do.
Then take your kids to Cheverly STEM. They have great hands-on activities during classes such as physical science and intro to engineering. You can take different classes like Intro to Engineering, Physical Science, Math, and Circuits and Electricity, and much more.
Hi everybody, my name is Giovanni and I will be giving you a speech about why Cheverly STEM is a good choice for your child. Oh my gosh, I want to sing. Cheverly STEM is a good choice for your child because they'll have so much fun time learning. Subjects as engineering, chemistry, art, and public speaking.
Hi, my name is Michaela, and this is why you should bring your kids to our great school. Cheverly is just amazing. There's no bullies and great classes. We have very awesome teachers too. We even have field trips. The really good thing about Cheverly is the time. What I mean by that is that you don't have to rush to get here. It starts at 10 a.m. so you have a lot of time to prepare.
That's why you should sign your kids up for Cheverly STEM soon.
Thank you for listening.
I want to tell all you guys the story of my past. I was about 5 years old in Arlington, Virginia, okay? And I was with my mom, and we saw a deer go across the street. And I was a little boy, and I was wondering if I would ever see that exact same deer again. And me and my mom were actually taking pictures. And she took a picture of that deer, and she told me to keep it, and I would always have that deer. And right now that deer, that photo of the deer, is in my photo album, and it will be cherished as one of my past memories.
Hi, my name is Greece Robinson. First, I would like to thank Christopher for that touching story. But now, I'm going to enlighten you on how that photograph was possible. It started with a man with the name of Joseph Nicéphore. Now, he was a Frenchman, one could say. Well, he was one of the greatest inventors of his time. Born in 1775 and died in 1833. Not a very long life, but he made the most of how long he was on this earth. He made the most of it. Now, he was the inventor of the camera and the photography. He was one of the first people to actually have a photo. He also invented an engine that produced photos in factories. He opened factories. Well, you could say he was one with a photo. He created the photo. He created the camera. A great inventor, a great man, and very important to society. See, how many people here have a camera with them today? It's pretty much all of you. That wouldn't be possible without Joseph Nicéphore, the pioneer of photography, the pioneer of inventing of his time, and the pioneer of the camera. I'd like to thank all of you for coming to class today, to learn a little bit more about photography and the pioneer of the camera, Joseph Nicéphore. Take it away.
Joseph Nicéphore is the reason we have Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and stuff. We wouldn't be able to have this if it wasn't for him, and I would like to thank him for that.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Salem Soin Voschel.
And I'm Patrick O'Hanlon, and today we're going to talk to you about one of the coolest inventions of all time.
The solar airplane. So let me ask you guys a quick question. What's the longest any of you have been on a flight?
10 hours.
10 hours?
16
I've
hours.
never been on a flight.
27.
Well, tomorrow it will be a year since Bertrand Piccard and André Borschberg started on the first around-the-world solar flight. They departed from Abu Dhabi, located in United Arab Emirates, which would be right here, and traveled across Lower Asia. They landed in Muscat, Ahmedabad, Varanasi, Mandalay, Chongqing, Nanjing, Nagoya, and then finally came to a temporary stop in Hawaii to have some repairs done. The flight will continue its course around the world in April. It will depart from Hawaii to go to Phoenix, Arizona, and from there it will land somewhere in the Midwest, and then to New York, somewhere to Europe, and back to Abu Dhabi.
Now, one of the coolest things about the solar plane is it completely obliterates all records for longest flights. Because if you look at like a normal jetliner that might be able to fly for about 12 hours straight, this one can fly for over 48 hours straight. Because as long as the batteries can hold the charge of the solar panels and the solar rays, it can keep flying. And that's one of the world-renowned things about this plane, and what completely obliterates all those records. Now, we see solar panels are making their ways more and more into our lives. You have your little yard lamps out there with their little tiny solar panels on tops. You have solar cars. You have your solar charging stations at the bank sometimes. You charge up your car while you're in the parking lot. So we can really see renewable energy making a true 4 steps into our nation's society. So the cool thing about the solar plane is it works like most any solar panel, where it takes light and power and takes the neutrons and electrons and converts them into batteries and stores them. And if you actually hooked up a solar plane, you could charge, or you could run 10 houses all at the same time. So that's how much power is produced by this plane. Now, it might look kind of awkward that it has about the wingspan of a Boeing 747, but only like the cabin space of a Cessna 2, which means it can only fit a couple people, but it's got really big wing space. And the reason for that is it has to be able to collect a lot of solar energy and then store it in batteries so it can fly overnight. And that's the biggest challenge we see with solar panels, is taking the charge and storing it so you can use it while it's dark out. Now, you might think all this technology is really new and we're just finding out about it, but the interesting thing is that this came out about 30 years ago, but these are the first engineers that have actually gotten into actually putting it into a plane and flying it. So one of the cool things is that it's only about a team of 90 engineers, where a lot of our other government agencies have thousands of engineers working on military and commercial airliners, haven't been able to use this technology yet. Now, if you actually look at this, it's pretty much just a satellite. So when NASA actually came up with the idea, they just turned it into satellites and set them into space. And you know, your satellites can be up there for about 13 years and run to power all your phones, all your cameras, all your electronic devices, and that's a really cool thing. So I'm going to hand back over here.
Okay, so the two guys that decided and were brave enough to actually fly this thing were Bertrand Piccard. He's a doctor, a physicist, explorer, and an aeronaut who made the first non-stop round-the-world balloon flight as well. He comes from a background of balloonists and aeronauts. Andre Borschberg is an engineer and graduate in management, a fighter pilot, and a professional airplane and helicopter pilot. He's the co-founder and CEO of the Solar Impulse expedition. They work with a team of about 90 people, including 30 engineers, 25 technicians, and 22 mission controllers. They are partners with over 100 technologically and financial supporters.
Alright, and like you said, all these people have to work together to make this flight possible. And that's the biggest thing in those things, is you need a team behind you to stand behind you and make these things possible. Now, guys, make sure you check out the skies, because this March, or actually not this March, but this April, it's going to be taking off again, and it'll be finishing its flight. So guys, make sure you check the skies for some solar action.
Antibiotics today have saved 82 million people. Antibiotics, or antibacterials, are a type of antimicrobial used in the treatment and prevention of bacterial infection.
They may either kill or inhibit the growth of bacteria. A limited number of antibiotics also possess interpersonal activity.
One of the first antibiotics was penicillin, and it was discovered by Sir Alexander Fleming in 1928. The discovery of penicillin was ranked as the most important discovery of the millennium in 2000. It is impossible to know how many lives have been saved by this discovery, but it is estimated at over 80 million.
During World War II, penicillin made a huge difference in the number of deaths among Allied forces, saving an estimate 12% to 15% of lives.
Since it was discovered, penicillin has saved 82 million lives and continues to be used by hospitals today.
All in all, antibiotics are an amazing STEM creation, and they have saved so many lives, and they have been used in a major way to change the world as we know it. Antibiotics are a great creation, and that's it.
One of the most innovative and environmentally friendly inventions today is the solar panel, and for good reason. Solar panels attach to the tops of houses and convert the sun's energy into electricity, which means houses with solar panels are powered solely by the sun. Hello, I'm Vina Williams.
I'm Natara Jefferson.
And I'm Solarian Granat.
Today we will be telling you about the woman who is most credited for the invention of solar houses and the core of how solar houses function.
Maria Telks was born on December 12, 1900 in Budapest, Hungary. Maria was a pioneering Hungarian-American scientist and inventor who worked on solar energy. Telks moved from Hungary to the United States after completing her PhD in physical chemistry, and she is best known for her invention of the solar distiller. Solar distillation is the use of solar energy to evaporate water and collect its condensate within the same closed system, and the first solar-powered heating system designed for homes. Although the things she is most known for do not quite match up to what we're talking about today.
Now I have some pictures of solar houses. I don't know if you'll see them very well. The first is the one that Maria Telks created in her time, and the second is a more modern solar house that you may see today.
Solar houses are houses where all the electricity is supplied by solar panels. Part of the reason solar houses are able to stay off the grid is because they're designed to minimize energy by using passive heating and cooling. And in passive heating and cooling, almost all the windows are focused to the south side of the house, so that they absorb heat during the winter, but they're shaded during the summer. Solar houses are important because they take the place of natural gases, so there's less CO2 released into the air.
Solar energy has become a great addition to our society, especially because of the currently circulating environmental issues of today. If it wasn't for Maria Telks, we are sure that our society would be many steps backwards in terms of health and everyday home lives. The more people who convert to solar energy, the better off our planet will be.
Thank you. Gosh, this piece has been taking forever.
Thanks for delivery.
Finally. Dang, I wish drones would deliver this. What is a drone, Eva?
A drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle. This means that it is an aircraft without a pilot aboard. A drone is controlled by remote control or by GPS. Drones are used mainly by the military, but they can also be used for things like aerial photography and package delivery. So, why not use drones for restaurant delivery? Well, that is just what is being done in places like India and England. There is even a restaurant in Singapore that uses drones to carry meals from the kitchen to customers' tables. Nick will tell you why restaurant delivery drones are an awesome idea.
Have you guys ever waited an hour for food delivery?
Yes, I have.
Absolutely.
So, most of the reasons why are either food problem or traffic. Imagine this, a drone delivering your pizza, but there's no traffic. So, this is one reason why delivering drones are amazing, are a amazing idea for America to have. In conclusion, drones are right now banned in America by the FBI?
No, by the
FAA. It's okay.
But there still is a chance that food delivery by drones can be used in America.
Okay. Clap.
When you're stuck in a room with a really annoying noise, how do you deal with it? Do you plug your ears? Do you walk out of the room? Now you don't have to.
You can instead lower the volume instead of doing those options. And you can do it with Doppler Labs' new bionic ears.
Hello, my name is Nicéphore.
My name is Michaela Talbot.
And my name is Yasmin.
Unlike hearing aids where you can lower or heighten all the volume, you can now hand-pick a specific frequency to lower, like a crying out a baby on a flight or construction noise from the busy road right outside your window.
Cool.
They are connected to an app used by Bluetooth and can work up to 6 hours. They are not designed like headphones to cancel noise, but they are not designed to play music in the background. Hans Zinner and Quincy Johns communicated regularly with the team, providing department input and helped build the bionic ear.
Okay.
And to conclude, this bionic ear will be a breakthrough in hearing technology. And as co-leader Noah Kraft says, it will be like an augmented audio reality.
How many people in here have a smartphone?
I do.
I do.
Who does? You must have, how do you pronounce it?
Nomophobia. Nomophobia is a fear of being without a mobile phone.
So today we're going to be talking about how iPhones help in everyday life and stuff you do with iPhones or without iPhones. So how iPhones can help in everyday life, especially with apps like cooking apps and maps, how to find your way, and education. There's plenty of education apps and social media. Also, of course, there's Google. All the world's knowledge just at your fingertips. Just go to Google and you can search anything you want. And of course, connection with people. The main reason for cell phones in the beginning. Texting and calling and...
Without phones, you wouldn't be able to check Instagram, Snapchat so easily. And you wouldn't be able to access information easily. Like, probably half the class might have looked up their information on their smartphone. And with your phones, you can stay in touch with your friends easier. And you can get out of awkward situations, because 80% of people use their phone, pretend to text when they're in an awkward situation.
Good idea.
Texting is also easier with a phone.
Yeah.
In conclusion, smartphones have changed our lives. For the better or worse, it's yours to decide.
Thank you.